Hi, everybody, and welcome to Fitness Knocking with Lois. I'm here today, and we're going to be talking about intuitive eating. And I have a great person with me today. Her name is Morgan Tanoa, and she is a registered dietitian. Her mission is helping people making nutrition stress-free. So she does this cool practice. It's called HAES, and I'm going to have her explain to you what that is. If you don't know what it is, definitely hang in and watch today. And if you have any questions for a registered dietitian, this is your time to pop them in the chat and ask us. If you have any questions, put it in. And if you're watching this after the fact, don't worry, you can always chime in later. So a little bit about me and my company, Fitness Knocking. We come to you, whether it's virtually, in person, with one-on-one training, small groups. We have a couple classes going in the evenings on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, yoga and full body fitness and toning. And then we do large groups for corporations. So if you or anyone that you know is looking to get better and feel better about themselves inside and out, do me a favor, just message me on Facebook or on YouTube, and I will be happy to chat with them. No strings attached. So comment, share, and subscribe. And Morgan, how are you? I'm going to bring you in.
I'm doing so well. Thank you so much for that introduction.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Well, thank you so much for coming on with me today. We're really excited to have you. So do me a favor. If you want to learn more about Morgan, you can check out her Instagram or her Facebook. Everything's in the bottom here, but you can always message her after on this feed, and we can ask her and she'll chime in afterwards as well. So I'm going to hide that. So Morgan, explain to me HAES.
Sure. So HAES stands for Health at Every Size, or HAES. It's a practice that so many health professionals are really jumping on board with now, which I absolutely love. But the concept is that we can exist in bodies that range from smaller bodied to larger bodied and still be healthy. And this is a concept that's a little bit new and up and coming, because we always thought that we had to fit in this certain body size. But the fact of the matter is, it's our habits that what dictate our health, and not so much our size.
Oh yeah, my goodness. That's so true. At the same time, a lot of people kind of feel like they have to fit into this category of, super thin or, whatever the variety is. And really, the more that your head trash is talking about you in a negative way, the worse off you'll be at getting to your goals. So if you're looking to lose some weight and your brain is saying, oh, if I'm not perfect, I'm not going to make it. So I think that this is really, I'm excited to be on the up and coming end of what's up and coming, really. So tell me about intuitive eating. What is it? And give us a little overarching view. And again, if you want to learn more about this, Morgan is absolutely willing to help you through the process. So tell me surface level what intuitive eating is.
So at the most basic level of intuitive eating, it's a therapeutic approach to eating that encompasses rational thought, your emotion, and your instinct. Mm-hmm. So those three things tend to fleet us during traditional dieting. So it was actually created by two registered dietitians, Evelyn Treble and Elise Resch. They're both phenomenal RDs in private practice. And in the year 1995, they were able to create intuitive eating after seeing a pattern within their own clientele. What was happening was people were trying to lose weight and then getting stuck in the dieting and binging restrictive cycle. So They formed intuitive eating, and ever since, it's been so beloved by me, I know, and so many other healthcare professionals.
Yeah. So in your opinion, how is it different from the other? And I hate to use the word diet, but because it's so commonplace, diet is what we eat. I know that, you know that. But when people say I'm dieting or I'm on a diet, it's not just a way of eating. It's a specific, sometimes very restrictive. So how is this different in your opinion, major ways?
Yeah, so major ways, diets most of the time are aimed at weight loss, and therefore can be restrictive, whether it be calorically or with entire food groups. Whereas intuitive eating isn't based around weight loss, it's really more so to fix our damaged relationship with food. Mm. So we are working hard to restore those natural hunger cues, to make peace with the foods that we fear, and to also honor our health in nourishing ways.
Ooh, I love that. That's so valuable. So, and speaking of making peace, kind of a loaded question, but how do you suggest to many people that they make peace with food? Give me like 1 or 2 tips, because we want to keep it tight with time.
So difficult, but first and foremost, expose yourself to the foods that you're afraid of. So start eating them more often, which can seem counterintuitive. And second, try to talk yourself through it with logic. Like really dismantle the reason why you're fearing the food with a logical response.
Yeah. And then how can people get in touch with you? What's the best way for people to reach out if they have questions? I'm an exercise expert, but a lot of the time people say, I need help with the nutrition, and have a good resource, even if they don't want to hire someone to be able to follow. So where can they go?
You can reach out to me on Instagram at my handle that's below. You can reach out to me on Facebook, or you can email me at nutritionwithmorgan@gmail.com.
Awesome. Well, Morgan, this was so helpful. I think that we have a couple questions. So if you have to log off, you're done if you'd like to log off, friends that are watching at home. But if you'd like to ask a question, this is your time to do that. We have a couple of great comments. Weight loss starts with the relationship with food in your head. Really great topic. Interesting. It makes so much sense. Yeah. Absolutely. And again, if you are watching this after the fact and you have a question, by all means chime in, and we are happy to answer them at another time. All right, Morgan, thanks so much for being here today. Everybody at home, thanks so much for watching. And remember, we knock so you can rock at Fitness Knocking. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great one.